In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful. Dear friends, there is a very beautiful article written by the Paul Bryan. Very beautiful article indeed. And this is the writer of the article is Paul Bryan, sorry. And the caption of the article is Nine Things Productive People Never Ever Do. Nine Things Productive People Never Ever Do. So we have been reading and listening that the things to be done. Here he says what are the things which not should not be done at all. Here are the things which should not be done at all. First of all, Paul Bryan says indulging in regrets. Obviously, it is said that our past is full of the regrets. We don't have to regret that much at all. We don't have to regret that much at all. Indulging in regrets. Number two, playing the victim, calling yourself a victim. I'm a victim. He did not treat me well. She did not treat me well either. My country is bad. Complaining for all the time. Complaining all the time. That's really bad. Don't play victim. Don't play victim at all. Number three, scrapping your schedule. Do not scrap your schedule at all. Go with the schedule. Make a schedule and go with the schedule. Plan your day. Plan your day. Plan your day. Number four, Paul Bryan says acting on impulses. Something comes to my mind that I should eat this, I should say this, I should do that. And without thinking, a person start doing it. That is the impulse. We don't have to acting upon the impulse at all. Not at all. Acting upon the act upon the impulses at all. Rather think well what is good for you, what is not good for you, what is right and what is wrong. Number five, Paul Bryan says saying yes to be nice. Saying yes to be nice. We don't have to become nice. We do have to become right. And because if at all we are trying to be nice, it actually means that we are doing whatever the people want us to do. Whatever the people want us to do, we don't have to do that. And the sixth is overestimating their brain box. Overestimating their brain box. We have a memory. Some of the people have a good memory, but it doesn't mean that you can remember all the things. We need to write all those things. As for the intelligence is concerned, how much intelligent we do are, how much IQ we do have, I think that we shouldn't be overestimating our brain, our mind at all. Overestimating their brain box. Number seven, Paul Bryan says, going with the flow. Whatever the rest of the people are doing, I should be doing those things as well. Not right. I need to set my own priorities. You need to set your own priorities. Whatever we are going to do, whatever our schedule will be, it does not mean that we need to totally ignore other people. We cannot afford to totally ignore other people, but we cannot afford to ignore ourselves as well. So we don't need to go with the schedule, going with the flow, going with the flow. We don't have to go with the flow. It should happen rarely, not frequently at all. We need to have our own plan, our own schedule. Number eight is getting addicted to apathy. We don't have to be apathetic at all. We don't have to be apathetic at all. We need to be slightly sensitive. Slightly. Not too much at all. And we need to be alert. We need to sensitize ourselves. Very important indeed. Very important indeed. Getting addicted to apathy, that's not what the productive people do. The last, the number nine is staying switched on, staying switched on all the time. We cannot keep ourselves switched on for all the time. We cannot keep ourselves ready for the work for all the time. We don't have to be workaholic for all the time. Workaholic. We need to take proper sleep, and we need to take a rest. We need to take intervals, maybe twice or thrice a day. So that's important, really. This is important, really. So the article is, the Paul Bryan's article is nine things productive people never ever do. Let's make a quick review of that. Quick review of that. Indulging in regrets. The past we could have, as far our previous life is concerned, there could be certain regrets in that. But it's better to bury all those regrets and focus and concentrate upon the moment. Because if at all we are seen regretting for most of the time, it actually means that we are seen wasting for our present for the sake of our past, and the past will not be, cannot be improved at all. Make compensation, try to do the compensation for if at all something wrong was done, and that's all. Indulging in regrets, bad at not never do. Playing the victim, never do. I'm not the victim at all. Keep complaining, criticizing, complaining. He did that much bad to me, she did that much bad to me. That's absolutely wrong. Playing the victim, never do that. Number three, scrapping your schedule. Never scrap your schedule. Go with the schedule. Make a schedule, go with the schedule. And then number four is acting on the impulse. We don't have to act upon the impulse at all, because most of these, if not all of these, most of these things we do have to regret later on, we do have to repent later on. It will be harmful, it will be bad, not only for us, for others as well. So we will never be acting upon our impulses. Rather, we need to think well what to be done and what not to be done. That's important. Acting upon the impulse, never do that. And then the next is saying yes to be nice. We don't have to say yes to be nice. We don't have to try to become nice for all the time. Rarely it is okay. Otherwise, we have to look what is right and what is not right. We need to look upon what is right and what is not right instead of trying to become nice. Overestimating their brain box. They never overestimate their brain box at all. We might have a good memory, good intelligence, but never overestimate it. And take the task accordingly. Memory, write down the things instead of relying too much on the memory. Then is going with the flow. Going with the flow. Doing whatever what other people are doing. No, this wrong, this wrong, this wrong. Plan your own day. Plan your own day. And look for what is important, what is most important, what is the second most important, what is the third most important thing for you. It is getting addicted to apathy. Never become apathetic at all. We need to sensitize ourselves a little bit. Staying switched on all the time, being workaholic, no, wrong. We need to have a good sleep. We need to take rest several times a day. Thank you.